Hey everyone, and welcome to video 5 of how to build a AI-powered outreach system. One of the biggest problems of running a cold email campaign is not necessarily running that campaign, it's how you reply to those leads and what you do to book those leads and to close those leads. A lot of people will use manual methods to reply to leads and reply to them in like 3-4 hours, 2 hours, whatever it is, and you'll potentially lose those leads. So what I've done today is I've built an automation, and this is how I handle them. It's an automation using AI that's going to save you so much time with the back and forth of emailing or dealing with leads. It's basically going to be an automation that handles every single reply using AI, and then it replies for them automatically, so you don't have to. If you look at my screen here is the automation. Now I've just ran one, and as you can see, it's gone through the cold interest and then it's replied. And so the reason I ran one now is so I can show you the replies and kind of how it works. But it's very simple. All you've got to do is you've got to set up a webhook in fact, I'm going to show you how to do that. You've got to set up a webhook in Instantly, that basically whenever a reply is received on any of your campaigns, you're going to leave this on, and once that's received, it's going to receive that data, and then it's going to run through AI, and it's going to filter out those leads, and I'll get into that in a second. But what I'll do is first I'll show you how to do the webhook. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to want to go to your Instantly campaign. You want to go to your settings, okay, and then you want to go to integrations, and then go to webhooks, and then this is all you've got to do on Instantly. And as you can see, I've created 2 webhooks for Make, and all you're doing is add webhook. And then I'll show you this part. Actually, I didn't show you that. I should have shown you that first. So what you do is in Make, I'll just do another one here. Add module, go to webhooks, custom webhook, and then you can choose a webhook, but just add new just for a test, and we'll just call it Instantly test hook. And then when you do this, it's going to provide you with a URL, and all you do is you copy that URL, which I think it worked. Save that. Copy the URL, go to Instantly, come to this section, integrations, add the webhook, and then you're just going to give Instantly that webhook. And then for event type, you're just going to do reply received, and then you can do it for one campaign, you can do it for all campaigns. I'm just going to do it for all for now. I'm going to cancel this because I've already got 2 set up. So that's how you set it up. Very easy to do. And then when that's set, obviously save that. And then you just got to be running this. So give me 1 second. I should have moved that over. So when you run this, you can see that it's waiting for that data, and then that actually won't go in unless I've got a reply. And so it takes a minute, and I'll do a test run in 2 seconds here. But I just thought I'd show you that part, and then let me just delete this. Okay, and then what I want to show you is this is the most important part to this automation, and this is AI. And if you've watched any of my videos, I walk you through how to set up AI, another video to connect to AI. I'm not going to do the whole prompt here, but what I'm going to do is in this Notion doc, and obviously I didn't sign in. Thought I'd signed in. Video 5. Okay, so in this Notion doc, I'm going to include a section under here where I'm going to have each AI prompt. So if you don't use my affiliate link, you're still going to have each AI prompt. I'm not going to hide anything from you. I'm just not going to build it on this video. But I do encourage you, if you use any of my affiliate links, even if you don't pay, but you use my link, you'll get this automation, and super valuable. So what I've done is, all I'm doing is we're just using AI to categorize my responses. So based on the response of the campaign, which I'll get into in a sec, it's gonna. So there's the system prompt. You're an intelligent email assistant. Based on the replies you receive, you will categorize emails for team review. Actually, that's not just categorize emails. So here's the most important part. So you're a helpful assistant that categorizes cold emails replies from leads into one of 4 categories. Based on their intent, return the result in the following JSON format only. Now use JSON because it's easy to handle data with JSON. This is just an example. So category, book a call. So what it does is it chooses one of these 4 categories. So it chooses not interested, book a call, interested, needs follow up. And then these are the rules for each individual category. So if the lead asks for pricing, a proposal, or request to discuss further, return book a call. So that was actually originally for my proposal generator. So if, but I figured you're going to have a higher conversion rate if you encourage them to jump on a demo call. So I removed the proposal generator. They're showing strong buying intent and ready for a personal meeting. And then, so if the lead shows general or soft interest, I'm interested, or tell me more without a specific ask, return interested. We'll send them a personalized Loom video showcasing the product demo. If their response is vague, unclear, or requires clarification, return needs follow up. So that one's a little different, and I'll get into it when I go through each one. And then if they say no, ask to unsubscribe or express any negative sentiment, return not interested. And so this is also when you actually get negative replies or any kind of replies that are just not relevant, you still got to spend time to reply to them, remove them from your campaign, blah blah blah. It just takes time, so I just automated it, so I don't have to do it. So if there's a negative reply, it will just remove them from the list. I don't have to deal with them again. There's a setting in There's a yeah. So it removes them from the campaign. So you do have to track who you're sending to, but there is actually a setting in instantly that if you block them, they won't be re-added to your campaign, which is kind of cool. So you could create in this, and that's this section here. You could create a spreadsheet and create that list so you make sure they're all blocked. But that's a little bit more involved. So these are the 4 replies. So email comes in. AI decides which category it's in. Obviously, this can change. You do have to train that. You do have to keep sending replies. There is a way as well to have like a knowledge base. So if you want it to reply specifically, and then what it does is it passes that data. It passes the JSON that AI provides, and then it creates a response. And then in that response, it either gives one of the 4: book a call, not interested, interested, or needs follow up. And that's where I've set the filters here. So this one, in this case, if it shows, if this JSON shows book a call, it's going to run this way. If it shows interested, it's going to run this way. Follow up is going to run this way, and not interested this way. And so book a call, I'll just go over these 2, and then these 2 at the bottom are not really that important. So here's how I've built it. I've made a system prompt that just kind of sets the context of the AI assistant. You're an intelligent email assistant with your primary focus being to book clients on a call. So I'm kind of giving AI free reign to just do what it wants, or just follow these instructions and give the best reply. Read the following email reply and reply by booking the client on a call by sending them our calendar link. Read and gather the information from the provided email and send them a reply. Acknowledge their inquiry and encourage them to book a call. Alternatively, they can send us some preferred times and dates. And we can schedule a meeting. Email to read. So that's the actual email that comes through in the webhook. And then here's my actual calendar link, which it's going to include in the reply when it drafts it. And then I've also said provide nothing more than the response in HTML format, no labels, tags, or anything but raw HTML to be directly added to the email. I've done that just so there's no AI has a habit of labeling text. So we just want HTML. We know email is going to read HTML, so not concerned. And that's the book a call one. And then the cold interest, very, very similar. Now, of course, you can change these prompts to be better for your business. or whatever your scenario is going to be. Read the following email reply and reply to the email. They've shown interest, but not enough to encourage a call. So we're going to send them a Loom video with more information. So this is a warm lead, not a a red hot lead that wants a call. This is just someone that wants to learn a bit more, but doesn't want to commit to a full-on demo yet. So as opposed to jumping on a call, which will likely convert, will have a higher chance of converting, just send them a Loom video. If they're not interested, then you're not wasting your time, and if they are interested, then jump on a call. So does the exact same thing, read and gather the information from the provided email and send them a reply, and then it will read the email, and then here's the Loom link to the video. This is actually just a random Loom that I created, but you want to create obviously a Loom that's a little bit more general to your offer. It really is going to vary depending on what you're offering or what you're trying to achieve here with cold email. But there you go. So AI is going to be replying to those, and then same formatting at the bottom here. And then this part, follow up. So this one is just, if they're interested, but they're like, oh, I am interested, but maybe reach out at a later date. All I've done here, I use Airtable as my CRM, but what I'd say is you just connect your CRM, place it in your CRM, and then start running through a follow-up sequence. Obviously a little bit more involved, but that's what I would do here. You've got the categorization in place, so you could do that very easily. And then for not interested, you don't want to piss people off. Like, you want them to not mark your email as spam and just say, look, please stop sending me emails, I'm not interested. Just straight up apologize. I've actually said it, so it apologizes. Look, I've just put, read the following email reply and reply to the email. They've shown that they are not interested, so we're going to apologize for the inconvenience and let them know that we'll remove them from our email list. And then I've just set up an automation that removes that lead email from that campaign instantly, and that will work automatically. This connection is actually just not working. Save. There we go. Okay, so there you have it. That's the simple automation. Like I said, if you use my affiliate link, or if you sign up, I'm going to include in every video. I'm going to include a sign up email newsletter, but it's going to be, a lot of people have asked, oh, how do I do this and this, and it's actually all in the series, but it's really hard to piece the videos together. So if you sign up below, it's going to send you a 5-day plan, and you're going to continue to get other automations too, but it's just going to kind of structure this course or this series a little better, so you can work your way through it. But yeah, if you sign up to that, you're going to get these automations for free. But yeah, like this is pretty much the reply handling system. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to send a test email. So I'm going to turn this on, and I want to show you it in action. So there you go, the webhook's waiting, and I've already sent myself an email here. This is just a quick, that's actually a response. This is a quick test here. So I'm just going to reply to this like I'm a client. I'm curious to know. I'm curious to know, how much does this cost? Okay, and then I'm going to send that, and then you'll see here, it might take a minute, so I might have to pause, but you know what, I'm going to leave it open and I'll just edit it because I want you to see this. Alright, you see there, it's waiting for the data. I've already sent a reply. I actually had to send another reply because there was something wrong with the Airtable connection. But yeah, that's common as well. Like, there's going to be errors on this. This is why I offer this as a done-for-you service. So if you are interested in learning how to have someone manage this, there you go. You can see it running through now, and you can see it's actually working right here. It's decided that it's cold interest. It's not going to book a call. And you can see the actual response here. There you go. Look, how much does this cost? Can you send a proposal? So, and then let me show you that. Actually, instead of showing you there, let's show you in my inbox. So there's the reply that AI has done. Hi there, thank you for your interest. I've put together a short Loom video that outlines our pricing and proposal details, view pricing, and then so that's got the Loom. So it's actually hyperlinked the Loom video. I didn't ask it to do that. Please let me know if you have any questions or if you'd like to discuss anything further. I'm happy to hop on a call or provide additional information as needed. So there you go. AI's done that itself. It's actually encouraged the call after, which is great. I didn't give it instructions to do that. They did ask for a proposal, and so they probably should have booked a call, but it decided, you know what, this is more of a cold interest. So you got to work through that. You got to make adjustments. It's just very normal. That's why if you had someone manage it, there's a lot of testing to be done and figure out that perfect sequence. But that's very normal. But look at this. AI's ran that through. Replied right away. You got a much higher, I forget the statistic, I've said it in another video, but you have I think it's like a 30% chance, or you're 30% more likely to close a lead if you reply to it within the first 20 minutes. One thing I will say was when I sent that reply, the reply was super, super fast. So I would probably add another module in between these. I would add a wait or a sleep module, and I would give it maybe like 90 seconds, or just like, I don't know, 200 seconds or whatever you want to do, just to make it look like there's actually someone behind it. I wouldn't do it right away because it's less likely they're going to check right away. They might check in a minute or so. So add a sleep module and just put maybe 90 seconds. So in a couple minutes, then reply. There's no way they would know it's automated. Of course, as well, like, if you want a very specific reply, you don't even need to use AI. Like, if you don't want AI and you just have a very cookie cutter, this is what I want as a reply for this categorization, just remove this and just write the email. Literally, just go in here and select the email address, the subject, and then instead of using AI result as the content, just write hey, and then just do it in HTML. Hey, and then just full email, and then leave it like that. So then you don't have to use AI, and you don't have to pay for that AI usage. Not that it's expensive, but I like using AI because it adds a bit of a human factor. I would also add like my tone for the email, sign it as my personal name and stuff like that. Like, you can really go through the prompts and really craft this so it's just a machine. So I think I've covered everything here. I'm going to include all the AI prompts in this Notion document. You can find that in the link below. Please sign up to my email newsletter. Sign up to my email newsletter. If you've used any of my affiliate links, send me the affiliate link proof, and I'll send you all my automations absolutely free. You can resell these automations. You can do with them as you want. Worth thousands of dollars easily. Businesses pay me to set these up, so I want to share them for you. I don't want to gatekeep, so sign up below. You'll get everything for free anyway. I hope you've liked this series. This is my first series. Make sure to go through each individual video, check it out, scrape the leads, set up your Instantly, set up Appify, all that good stuff. But yeah, this is video 5, handling replies. Hopefully you can get some business from this. And like I said previously, the cost of doing this compared to running Facebook ads or or Google ads or anything like that is next to none. So this is potentially going to cost you $200-$300, maybe a lot less. You can run like 10,000 leads in that cost. Even if you get one out of that $200-$300, and that turns into maybe a $2,000 project. You're already in the positives. You get 2, you've only spent $150 per lead. You get 3, so on. So like, your numbers out of this are insane, and your cost to enter is unbelievable, right? Like, there's no comparison. Like, it's going to cost you about $50 to $300 per lead using a normal advertising platform. This is going to be a significantly cheaper cost, and you can really fine tune this to work in the background, and so you're never having to do all that manual work. You're never having to scrape leads. You can make these automations so that it's scraping the leads for you, adding them to your Instantly, running through the sequences, and then when you get replies, you'll just use the automation that I've created here to handle those replies, and you can literally just run this on autopilot. All you've got to do is set your targeting when you scrape your leads, and you're all set. So yeah, I really hope you like this video. Please subscribe, like, subscribe, sign up to my newsletter, all that stuff. I'm gonna keep giving out automations that I find valuable, or I'm gonna show you how to build them. The next video is probably gonna be something related to the proposal generator. It's one of my paid products that I'm thinking of just giving out for free anyway. So yeah, like, subscribe, leave me a comment, and I hope you like watching this. Thank you, and bye-bye.